Italian journalist and transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has stated that Tottenham will be busy next week. Neto remains a player appreciated and highly rated by Tottenham, and Emerson Royal, the deal will be complete in the next couple of days. He is on his way to AC Milan. Reports today are stating that Tottenham have met with Dominic Solanke's entourage and will send in an offer of £42 million. The Bournemouth manager has spoken out about the speculation concerning his striker Dominic Solanke, and Spurs are now being linked to midfielder Amir Richardson.
Chris Cowlin. Fan cams. Club news. Transfer news. Match previews. Legend interviews. Spurs winning. Press conferences. Covering everything Tottenham and England.
Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. This is another edition of Tottenham News, where I'll be going through all of the latest Spurs news, rumours and reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. So let's start with a couple of updates involving Tottenham Hotspur and the transfer window from Italian journalist and transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. He has just stated that AC Milan's current proposal for Emerson Royal is worth €15 million plus add-ons. Negotiations with Tottenham remain at final stages, working to get it finally done in the next days. And Spurs will start exploring new right-back options this week. Fabrizio Romano has also been talking about Tottenham Hotspur target and Wolves star Pedro Neto. He has stated he remains a player really appreciated and very highly rated by Tottenham. So for sure, he is one of the players they have always had on their list. Let's wait and see if they decide to accelerate, but I expect Tottenham to be busy starting from next week. Court Offside have just reported that Tottenham are now understood to have met with Dominic Solanke's entourage and gathered information about his position on a summer transfer. The 26-year-old striker, who registered a remarkable 22 goal contributions in 38 Premier League games during the 2023-2024 season, remains an option for Arsenal and Liverpool, according to sources close to Court Offside. Nevertheless, Tottenham are prepared to test Bournemouth and the players' resolve with a €50 million offer, which is the equivalent of £42.6 million. The forward is understood to be open to an exit, provided he receives a good offer. Court Offside have also stated the Cherries won't be prepared to sell their deadly top-scoring hitman this summer unless suitors stump up his £65 million release clause. Whether this will prove problematic for Ange Postecoglou's outfit remains to be seen. Meanwhile, Tottenham are also understood to hold interest in Lille's Canadian striker Jonathan David, and recently held talks with contacts close to him. The 24-year-old enjoyed a prolific campaign last term, with a tally of 35 goal contributions in 47 games across all competitions. Now, Tottenham Hotspur target Dominic Solanke was left out of the Bournemouth squad on Sunday for their pre-season friendly, but Bournemouth boss Areola insisted his absence was nothing big and that the former Liverpool man would be back for their next friendly against Girona on Saturday. Talking about Dominic Solanke's injury, the Bournemouth boss said it was a stomp from Zaba. It was not a big injury. It is nothing big. But it was a big toe, a stamp. He came today. We checked on him in the end, and it didn't make any sense to take any risks. He will be fine. He will play against Girona. The Bournemouth boss also added on the Solanke speculation. He said, "I don't have any other news. For me, it's just the same situation. I always give you the same answer because for me, it is the same situation. Until the market closes, this is how it is, not only for Dominic Solanke, but other players too. I don't know how we're going to finish, but today I can tell you, because I saw it live, it is something that happened in training. It is not going to be anything big. It was just a matter of he couldn't even put his boots on comfortably for a friendly. It didn't make sense to take that decision." Now, reports have been published by Inside Football and reports in France today, and they are both stating that Tottenham Hotspur are keeping close tabs on a midfielder currently playing at the Olympic Games and could make a move for him this summer. Spurs are expected to pick up their work on making signings in the coming weeks after spending the first part of the transfer window trimming the squad. Ange Postecoglou's side have an eye towards the Olympics as they monitor players at the tournament. Reims midfielder Amir Richardson, who is currently turning out for Morocco's Olympic side, is a player that Spurs are keen on. They are expected to watch him on Monday against Spain. Richardson, 22, has played in all of Morocco's games at the tournament so far and scored in a 3-0 win over Iraq in the group stage. He made 28 appearances for his club last season. Richardson is under contract for a further 3 years, and it is unclear how much they would demand from Tottenham to let him go. Now, my thoughts on everything in this episode. Let's start by talking about the transfer window. Italian journalist and transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has stated that Spurs will be busy next week. Now, I have said all along I expect a handful of signings in this transfer window, and I still stand by that. I do expect Spurs to be busy next week as well. I think that the football club have done remarkably well in this window so far and in previous windows in offloading players. That is very, very fair to say. Emerson Royal is the latest player to be leaving the football club. So when that happens in the next couple of days, hopefully, we wish him all of the very best. But now, all eyes on players coming in the door. Now, Ange Postecoglou, of course, wants to be number one. He has said it on so many occasions, and I will keep this short and brief because I don't want to keep repeating myself, but he has said it on a number of occasions. Not interested in fifth, fourth, third or second. He wants to be number one, which has given the fan base, big expectations of this window, big expectations of next season, because let's face it, a number of the players have come out and said, we want to win a trophy. We believe we can be successful. We believe that we can go forward as a football club. Well, we need the signings in. We need the signings in to take this football club forward, to show some ambition, to take us to that next level and hopefully secure Champions League football for the following season and perhaps even compete on all fronts. We'll be playing in Europe in the Europa League next season. Of course, we hope that we will go far in the FA Cup and League Cup because, of course, we haven't won an FA Cup since 91, haven't won a League Cup since 2008. They are way, way overdue. So hopefully we can compete on all fronts. But if we want to do that, Ange Postecoglou needs the depth in his squad. He needs the players, of real quality to take this football club to the next level. I'm sure it will be a very, very busy next 3.5 weeks. Let's hope so anyway. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Enjoy your week. I'll see you on the next one. Come on, you Spurs.